Hello, friends. Hello, hello. I don't know how many of you are here. It says 4, so hello. I don't know how many people are going to show up today. I'm a little bit nervous because this is my first ever Patreon-only live stream. So hello. How is everyone doing? Ouch. Big, huge knot in the back of my hair. How's everyone doing? We have a bunch of board games to unbox today. I think what I'm gonna do is, because I'm not positive if there's gonna be actual people like chatting and stuff during this stream, I'm also doing this during the day, which I know is not the best for some people because some people are working currently. But yeah, let me know if you guys are watching this afterwards. If you're watching this just as a video, then let me know what you guys would prefer. Do you like Patreon exclusive live streams, or would you prefer it to just be a public live stream? Do you like having more people in the chat? I do want to make exclusive stuff for you guys, so I've been trying to film. I'm going to start filming some board game vlogs. I'm actually going to film one this week, so hopefully you guys will have a chill cell phone board game vlog for next week or the week after. So yes, let me know what you guys prefer, because I'm just going to film this like I would a normal video. I'm just going to be unboxing some stuff, and hopefully some people chat in chat. Like I said, I don't really know how many people are going to, so we will see. But if you're watching this afterwards, hello, welcome to the stream. Happy Tuesday. This is going to be my first live stream of today. I have another live stream later tonight on Twitch. I'm going to be playing Biblios, Quill, and Parchment, so I'm very excited about that. I still actually need to learn that. So yeah, that'll be interesting. But okay, so we have quite a bit here right now. We have Beacon Patrol. We got Nanga Parbat. This is actually Biblios, Quill, and Parchment here. Hello, Vortac. Welcome to the stream. Seeing your name pop up makes me so happy. I'm so worried that there's not going to be anyone chatting in chat, and it kind of makes me sad, but it's okay. I totally understand. I don't have a ton of patrons, so when I decided to do a patron-only live stream, I wasn't 100% sure how many people were actually going to show up in chat. There's usually a good amount for when I do actual public live streams, but that's with, a lot more viewers. So Vortac, thank you so much for hanging out. Appreciate it. You always make me smile. Thank you so much. That means the world. But yeah, I have a bunch of games that I need to unbox. So I think I'm just gonna start. I have Raw, I have Azul, Master Chocolatier, which I'm very excited about. We have Azul Queen's Garden, My City, a Sleeping Gods expansion. We have the Guild of Merchant Explorers. We have Widergate, Rift Force, Paladins of the West Kingdom, the Lord of the Rings adventure book. We also have Skyfear Horde. We have Valeria Card Kingdoms, Fractured Sky, Veiled Fate, Moonrakers, and Mythic Mischief. So we got lots. We got lots to go through. And I don't know which one to start with, but I think I'm just going to start at the top of this pile, and then we'll go from there. We also have some nice little promo tiles here. I'm going to switch over to this. Hopefully this is okay. I made my webcam a little bit bigger, so I also probably should get scissors. Usually I can do this with my nails, but I just cut my nails yesterday. I will be right back. I'm gonna go grab some scissors quickly. Okay. Miss Penny has joined me. Do you want to come up here with Mama? Come here. No? You don't want to. Penny and Walt just got groomed today, and it is the cutest thing ever. Jen, hello, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for joining, Jen. I was very nervous that no one was going to show up today, but Vortac, Jen, you're the real ones. Thank you so much. I totally understand that like some people are probably busy with work and stuff, and that's totally fine. This is actually going to be here for the other patrons that can't make the live stream. You can just watch it as a video later. But Jen, hello, how are you? I saw you having a conversation with someone on Twitter, and I meant to message back about it, but it's so funny because she was like, Jen, like, make sure you tell Jenna that I'm like really cool and like I'm not awkward and blah, 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 and like, girl, I am the most awkward there gets, so prepare yourselves. You might think you're awkward, but ooh, girl. Ooh, girl. Took me a second to figure out how to get here. Oh, really? Is it confusing? Please let me know if it's confusing. I thought that it would be pretty straightforward and like, hey, click on the link and it'll take you straight for, or to the live stream. Please let me know. I was having a little bit of a tough time figuring out everything as well because the live stream, in order to make it Patreon only, I have to make it like a unlisted live stream. And then because it's unlisted, it doesn't show up anywhere. So yes, this is Beacon Patrol. This is a new one coming from Pandasaurus Games, and I'm actually covering it on the channel, which I'm very excited about. It is a really like comfy, cozy, cooperative tile laying game, which I think is really interesting. I absolutely love the art. It is absolutely adorable. I'm good, still recovering from Origins. Oh, hopefully you had a wonderful time. By all the pictures that you posted on social media, it sounds like you had an amazing time, and that makes me very happy. I'm so excited to meet you at Gen Con and play games and meet everybody because, oh my goodness, there's so many people to meet, and I'm nervous, but I'm also at the same time very excited. We got a bunch of stuff from Pandasaurus Games. They're coming out with Q-Birds. They are, I guess, distributing sea salt and paper, which is awesome. We've got District Noir, Machi Koro. Machi Koro is an older game that I still need to try. Splitter is a roll and write that I really want to try, actually. Then we have Beacon Patrol on this side, Ohanami, absolutely love Ohanami, Nacho Pile the Mind, the game, all of the Pandasaurus small box games. Oh my god, she's so funny. I almost fell over when I read the tweet. She sounds like a funny and adorable person, so I'm very excited to meet her. I'm pretty sure her name was... What is her name? I forget who it was on Twitter that you were talking to. I don't think it was it a loan shark? Because I remember always seeing a loan shark in like Bonz's streams, but it might not be a loan shark. I could be wrong. But these are a bunch of different tiles that I need to punch out. This is most likely just going to be a like unboxing. I'm not going to like do all the punching and stuff because I do have probably a solid like 16 games to unbox. So these are all of the different tiles for Beacon Patrol. I'm very, very excited to cover this one. It is soloable. That word. It is that, which I'm very excited about. A solo tile laying game, I feel like is something that I will enjoy. So we got some little boats. We got some boat deeples. Very cute. I heard Beacon Patrol was really nice. Yes. So basically, Raina, Pandasaurus Games, she's like the marketing person for Pandasaurus Games, and she said she specifically reached out to me because she knows I have like the coziest channel, the coziest board game channel. So she thought that Beacon Patrol was like the perfect game for me. Also because it is able to play solo. It's 1 to 4 players and it takes 30 minutes. And she said that this one is just like a very light-hearted tile laying game, very cozy. She said it's their cozy game of the summer. So I'm really, really excited to cover that on the channel. So you guys will be seeing a video or a preview on that in the near future. I believe it's coming out in mid-July. So that's fun. Okay, I'm gonna leave these off to the side. I'm gonna quickly open up, we got Nanga Parbat, as well as Biblios Quill and Parchment. Like I mentioned, I am playing Biblios tonight, so I'm excited about that. I did play Nanga Parbat on BGA, and I really enjoyed it. It's actually very fun. It's a like meeple placement game, and you're collecting different animals, and then those animal meeples allow you to do different abilities and like move different animals to different places, and you're trying to do a little bit of set collection. So you're trying to collect a bunch of the same animal, you're trying to collect a bunch of the different animals, and then you're also trying to put down tents where you're putting all your workers. Very fun. So I'm gonna quickly open this one. I feel like, what is the publisher here? Dr. Finn's Games. So Stephen Finn is the designer, and I feel like his games are all so like unique, and I feel like they don't get talked about enough. So I'm excited to cover some of them on the channel. I have Nanga Parbat, I have Biblios Quill and Parchment. I also have the Butterfly Garden, which I'm excited about. And then also Mining Colony is one that I've never heard of before, but he sent it over and I'm very excited to check them all out. I've liked a lot of his games in the past because he does a lot of designing for Pencil First games. So, and these ones are from his like own publishing company. So Dr. Finn's Games. All right, so this is Nanga Parbat. Let's see all of these animal meeples. We have these boards here. Each player gets one of these boards, I believe. There's only 2 boards. Can this play up to, oh no, I think this actually might just be a, oh yeah. Nanga Parbat is a 2-player only game. That's interesting. I thought maybe it could play up to 4, but no, it's not. So this is the main board here. And then all of the different animal meeples get placed into these different places. And then you are going to be moving your meeple to one of these little mountains here. I guess they're all little mountains that make up one big mountain. But you place one here, and then whatever animal you take from a certain section, that is where your meeple moves to, and that's where you have to take from the next round, I believe, or something like that. There's actually, I think, one like meeple that moves around. But we also have a bunch of meeples in here. Not confusing, but it popped up on my phone, and then I had to remember my login information on Patreon for my PC. Oh, okay. That makes sense. It looks so cute. Yes, Beacon Patrol looks adorable. And then also, Biblios is really good. Do you mean the original Biblios, or do you actually mean Biblios Quill and Parchment? Because I do know that there is a just like Biblios game, which I think is more of a card game, and this is like the roll and write version of the card game. So we got some cubes and this meeple here. This is the meeple that I was talking about. So the meeple, the yellow meeple, is going to be at one of these little mountains, and then you have to take from that specific mountain, and then wherever you take from, whatever is under that animal meeple, that is where the yellow meeple moves to, and then that's where the next player has to take from. So that's how that works. And then whenever you take an animal meeple, you place one of your meeples down. Mining Colony is awesome. I have all the expansions. Ooh, there's expansions for it? I didn't know this. What is this? Yeah, Mining Colony was one that I had never heard of before. We also have one single bear meeple. I think this might be some sort of expansion or like special promo. Because we got some cards here. Oh, Nega Parbat detective cards. So maybe this is an actual like expansion for the game? Because when I played this on BGA, I don't remember there being cards. So that's interesting. And then maybe the bear is like the detective, possibly. We got a bunch of tent meeples. We got all of the just normal meeples. Like I said, when you take an animal, you place one of your normal meeples on there. And we also have the animal meeples. There's like bears and antelopes, I think, and buffalo, and red pandas, possibly. 36 animals. What are all of these animals actually? I want to know. We got snow leopard, tahar. It's a kind of deer thing. Musk deer, yak, baral, I think, and red panda. Oh, I was right. They are red pandas. So those are all of the animal meeples. And then I already showed you guys the yellow meeple guy with the cubes. And that is everything, oopsie, for Nanga Parbat, which I am super excited to have. Again, it's one that I feel like has not been talked about enough, and I feel like it needs to be talked about more. Because I really enjoyed my first play of it on BGA, and I'm excited to play this with Francis. I feel like it's one that he would enjoy as well. Next up, we have Biblios, Quill, and Parchment. So like I said, this is the roll and write version of Biblios. I've never played Biblios before, but I really like the theme of this one. I'm not like exactly sure what the theme is, but it's something to do with books, which I love. And I love the way that the box looks, because it kind of looks like a book on the side with all the pages. I also just love a good roll and write. This box is a little bit smushed in this corner, but that's totally fine. It is a review copy, so I never expect review copies to be like perfect. Okay, so this is the rule book. It's actually a pretty large rule book. This kind of makes me a little bit nervous. We have a few Dr. Finn games on our site. Yes, I saw that, Vortak. I'm very, very tempted. Yeah, there's a few of them that I really want. Oh, it's a little bit smushed. These boards are a little bit smushed, but that's okay. So this is what the board looks like. I don't exactly know how it plays, but like I said, I am streaming this one tonight, so I am going to have to figure out how it plays. Also, these dice are gorgeous. These dice are like wooden dice. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Look at these dice. Those are gorgeous. So there's a few different sets of dice. There's these ones here, which these ones are called the book dice. There's also these ones here, which there are 8 influence dice and 1 embellishment die. So those ones are also wooden. And then we also have these ones here, which these are travel dice. Oh, maybe this one, oh yeah, that's an embellishment die. Oh no, these ones are 5 value die. So these ones, the colorful ones are the value die, and then these ones here are the travel die. Wow, there's 5 different types of dice in this game. That's pretty crazy, not gonna lie. We also have the dry erase markers here. And we also have this, which is, I think, possibly another mini expansion that they, I guess, just add into their games, which I think is pretty cool. We have a little meeple here. Come on, let me add it. We have this little meeple here. I don't really know what the shape of this is supposed to be, but it's very cute. And we have some Biblios quill and parchment chapel cards. Shuffle the chapel cards and place face down next to the chapel. Yeah, so I think this is just like a little mini expansion. So that's fun. We have all of the 5 different types of dice, which is still crazy to me. We have 4 boards, and then we have this board here, which I am assuming maybe it's for solo play. Could be wrong, but I think it might be for solo play. Maybe not. It says 1 monastery card. So I think actually that might just be in the center. Yeah. So this board is actually in the center in multiplayer games as well. I'm excited to learn this one. I'll be interested to know how it plays because I literally have no idea. All right. Next up, we're going to unbox Raw. Ooh. So this one is a hefty, hefty box. Like, I have never felt a box this heavy in my life. I know that this one is I have played Raw. I just recently played it at the end of May, I believe. Yeah, I think I played it at the end of May. Actually, no, I think I might have played it at the beginning of June because I don't think I've talked about it on the channel yet. I played it at a local con. And considering it is a auction game, I don't really go for auction games. I haven't really played a lot of them. But this one I really, really enjoyed. So we have this huge, ginormous bag here. We have, oh my goodness, this game. We have all of the big, hefty number tiles. This is going to be like your betting power. You're always going to have 3 of them. That's awesome. There's also this piece, which is crazy. This piece is like probably the biggest meeple I've ever seen in my life. Apparently you're supposed to like smash it down on the table and be like, I declare raw, or whatever it is. So that's fun. I enjoyed doing that at the con. So that is that. And then I'm pretty sure it's just the main reason why this is so hefty is because I'm pretty sure the rest of this box is literally just, yeah, a huge, ginormous pile of punch-out boards. Oh boy. So we have a bunch of punch-out boards here that I need to go through. I will probably do some punching maybe tonight once I'm finished live streaming over on Twitch. So we got all of those punch-out boards. We have some bags here. Bunch of random little things. This is like the main board here, and then we have all of the player boards underneath. Actually, I might as well open this and show you guys. I don't think I played an auction game, probably because they would be hard to play solo. Very true, very true. I've been getting some good opportunities to play some more multiplayer games, so that's been really nice. But this is the player board. I've kind of thought of Raw a little bit like if you added auctioning to like Sushi Go. That's kind of the vibe that I get, because basically you are betting for these different tiles that are coming out in order to do some set collection on your board. So you'll be placing some different types of tiles on all of these different areas in order to gain victory points in different ways. So it's kind of like if Sushi Go had an auction mechanic. That's what Raw would be, which I think is pretty fun. I'm hoping that I can get all this stuff back in the box. This is definitely going to not close correctly, but that's fine. We'll get to that after. But yes, that is Raw. Like I said, I did already get the opportunity to play this. My friend Steph had a copy, so she brought it to a convention that we were at, and it was very fun. So I'm excited to have my own copy of that. I think that Francis' family would like that one. Here comes my dogs. Oh, Penny's getting angry. All right, moving on. Ooh, I'm excited about these two. I have only one other version of Azul. I have Azul Summer Pavilion. I have played normal Azul on BGA, and I've played it once in person at a con just recently. But I am so excited to have this version. This is the Master Chocolatier version of Azul. I'm happy just having this one. I don't have the OG one, but this one I think just matches my vibe more. I love the color scheme. I love that it's chocolate theme. If you don't know, I'm a huge sweet tooth. So if you ever, want to bring me something, bring me chocolate or candy and you will have my heart. So that's that. But yes, Azul Master Chocolatier. Let me open it up. So excited for this, you have no idea. Okay, let's see what this looks like. I have heard some good things about the pieces and how they do actually look like chocolates. This box is very difficult to open, I will say that. All right, so we have a little book here of all of the different things available from Plan B, Eggert Spiel, Next Move, and Pretzel Games. So we have all of the different Azuls. We have Reef and Bees, which those are two like abstract strategy games that I would love to try. We also have the Century Trilogy. We have the Century Golem Edition Trilogy, which I've played the first Golem, and that was very fun. We also have the Equinox set there of games. We have Camel Up. Oh, Junk Art and Men at Work are two games that I want to try so bad. I want to try these dexterity games so bad. You have no idea. I feel like those two would be very, very fun. Oh, Sen's one of the designers of Junk Art. I actually, I've met Sen a few times. He's a really nice guy. We have Great Western Trail. We got the second edition, Argentina and New Zealand, which I believe New Zealand is coming out this year. We have Coimbra, Alamater, which is one that I've wanted to try for a while. So that is everything there. I will introduce Charlotte, aka Alone Shark, to you then. She was handing out cookies at Origins. Oh my gosh. Yes, I feel like we're going to be great friends. This is going to be so much fun. I am so excited for Gen Con. I'm a little bit sad because I do have to work for most of it. Thankfully, the publisher that I'm working for, I believe that we have to work for like 6-hour shifts, which I think is a little bit less than your typical like booth working at Gen Con. So I'm okay with that. And this was like my only way to like get to Gen Con to make it a little bit more affordable for myself. So yes, I'm happy to work. I'm working for Third World Studios, which I am super excited about because they have some really fun games, some fun looking games. I haven't tried any of them yet, but they have some fun looking games. They also have a game coming out called Charcuterie the board game, which is literally my soul in a board game. I do love a good charcuterie board. So anyways, I'm so excited for Gen Con. I'm so excited to be meeting everybody. Bonzon's working the whole weekend and still had time to meet up with people, so no worries. Okay, good. Yeah, because I feel like I'm gonna have a lot of time. I'll probably be working from like 9 to 3. Is that 6 hours? 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so I'll probably be working from like 9 till 3 or 8 till 2 or like 10 to 4. I don't really know what it is as of yet, but that'll leave me a lot of time in the evening to play games, hang out, hopefully meet some more publishers and stuff like that. But yes, this is the board for Azul, Master Chocolatier. I freaking love these colors. Then we also have the back here, which I'm not 100% sure what, there is like some sort of added thing to this version of Azul. It's not like the exact same as the OG. We also have these punch outs, which are the different tile boards that you place the tiles on. You have the tile bag here. And then we have all of the different things. We got some scoring markers. We have the first player marker there. And then we have a bunch of different types of chocolates. So we got the black chocolates with the milk chocolate swirl. We got some, these ones kind of look like dulce de leche kind of chocolates. Ooh, I'm so freaking pumped for this. This one here is just plain like burgundy, which I really love that they chose a nice dark deep burgundy for this one. We also have this fun blue color, bright blue. And then we also have these ones, which I think would be like, I don't know, butterscotch or something flavored. But yes, those are all the different tiles. I'm just gonna keep them in their bags like this. Oh my God, I'm so excited for this. I'm so excited. I don't think Francis has ever played OG Azul. He's not the biggest fan of Azul Summer Pavilion, but maybe he'll like this one. We will see. He just doesn't like when people draft things that he wants. He doesn't love drafting mechanics. But yeah, we will see. I am going to keep this rule book. This one I believe is all French. So I'm going to throw that one to the side. We're going to close up this Azul Master Chocolatier. There we go. And then moving on to the next Azul, we have Azul Queen's Garden, which I feel like this one is the perfect theme for the board game garden. I'm surprised I haven't like just bought this one myself because I have been really excited to try it. I know that it is a lot more complicated and brain burny than the original Azuls. Like all of the other Azuls, everyone says that this one is like a step above all of them. I think I've only played Azul once. Derek, I think that's Derek from Kanji Studios and I played. I don't think he, the heart's in my way. I don't think he thought I was going to beat him on my first play. Uh-oh. Did you actually beat him? Were you a natural Azul player? I feel like I'm pretty decent at Azul. I've played it quite a bit on BGA. I don't win super often, but sometimes. Hi, Penny. So next up we have Azul, Queen's Garden. We have again some of these Plan B little booklets. I can place those off to the side. We again have 2 different rule books. I can throw out the French one because I certainly do not speak any sort of French. I speak a little bit of French. Yes, I did win, but I think I have some good beginner's luck. Yeah, I always have beginner's luck, and then the second time that I play a game, everything just goes downhill. So it's fine, it's fine. But we have a bunch of different punch outs here. We have 5 different punch outs, which I'm going to punch out tonight, hopefully. We have all of these different player boards, which they are just like a flexible, thicker cardboard, just like the other Azul games. The nice thing is the Azul Master Chocolatier, the main boards are like thick cardboard. Probably because it's like a limited edition thing. We also have the beautiful bag in this yellow color. Absolutely gorgeous. I think this is a sticker that I have to put on the bottom of this box in order for it to stay open. We have all of the different, oh yeah. Okay, so I do think that this is going to go on the bottom of here. Does it really? It doesn't look like it fits. Are y'all crazy? I'm gonna do a little bit of butchering right now. I'm just gonna do a little snippy snip. Also, my hair's always falling out. We're gonna do a little snippy snip of this just down the side, because I don't think they made this sticker the correct size, because it doesn't fit the bottom of this very nicely. That's better. And then we just stick this on the bottom. I don't know if that's what I was supposed to do, but I did it. I did it, y'all. No stopping her now. All right, so then we have all of these different things here. I don't know exactly how this plays. I believe each player gets one of these as well, which are little personal storage boards for your tiles. I think one of these, oopsie, oh, maybe not. Are one of these boards the main board? Yes, okay. So this, I guess, has some sort of spinny thing that you add to it, which I will do later, because it does come with these gold thingies here. I'm going to place those in there. We have all of the different cubes. We also have the first player hexagon here as well. I'll place all this back in. We have all of the different gorgeous tiles. The purples and the greens and the blues and the yellows, with all of the different patterns on them. It is pouring out. Holy manoli. Got some butterflies. We got some birds. And we have some trees. Oh, you okay, Penny? Penny got a little bit afraid for a second there. Okay, so these go. Oh, we also have these guys here too. I'm gonna throw all these back in here. I don't know if they will fit back in here, but we will try. They certainly did. Oh, and then we also have these guys here too. These ones are beautiful. I do not know how this game plays at all, so I don't know what these are for. But fit those back in there as well. I'll have to go back through all of these board games and like organize everything better, or it's gonna make me go crazy. So this is now garbage. Put these down here as well. I'm trying to keep my workspace clean as possible. Okay, so we have these guys, which are some personal boards. These ones are the players' personal boards as well. We have this like little spinny thing that eventually I will have to put onto the main board. We have all of the punch outs. Totally forgot the bag. So again, I don't think this game is going to close that nicely, but we will see. I'm surprised I haven't had any box farts yet. There we go. We got Azul Queen's Garden. All right. We've gotten through 1, 2, 3, 4. We got through 6. We've gotten through 6 of them. Next up, we have My City, which I'm so excited about. I've had this on my shelf of opportunity for a while, and I do want to start a campaign of this, because if you do not know, this is a campaign tile laying game, which is very exciting. This was sent over to me by a viewer, so you know who you are. Huge thank you to you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You did not have to send over a like unopened copy of My City. Oh my goodness. But I am so, so thankful. You have no idea. I'm very excited to play this. Ooh. Squeaky, squeaky. All right. I've also heard some great things about, there's a game called Dwarf Romantic, which I am very excited to possibly get in the collection. I played it once. It's actually My City is not cooperative. It is still, even though it is a campaign, I believe you're still working against each other. But Dwarf Romantic is a cooperative tile laying games with some kind of, I guess, kind of legacy-esque things to it, which is super fun. Like, as you play the game, you unlock different things and different scoring abilities. So this is My City, which has a bunch of different colored buildings. We have all of those. Then we also have these additional ones here. And then you have your own player board. Ooh. What is the difference here? We have one side that looks similar to what I've played before. I've played My City over on YouTube, or not YouTube, on BGA. I've played My City on BGA, and I don't know why there's one side that has this open space here and another that doesn't. Who knows? But you get 4 different boards. And then we have all of these different envelopes. So these are the different episodes. So you have chapter 1, which is episodes 1 through 3, chapter 2, all the way up to chapter 8, episodes 22 to 24. There's also a bag on the back here. I don't really know why it's here. It is like, oh, maybe not. I thought it was stuck. Are you supposed to be stuck? I'm thinking it's supposed to be like that, so I'm not gonna mess with it. But we got a bunch of different envelopes that you're going to open throughout the game. We have some cubes. Again, don't really know what the cubes are for. And we also have the cards. Oh my God, Bonds is still stuck in Ohio? Oh no. Oh no, that's not fun at all. I wonder why. I wonder why the flight is getting canceled. Poor Bonds. Did you get a chance to hang out with Bonds quite a bit at Origins, Jen, or was it just like a one-time hangout? Bonds is really nice. She is like quite the character and I love it so much. Like I honestly wish I could have the like energy and just like, I don't even know, like charisma that she has. I don't know what it is, but yeah, she's got some energy. She's got some spunk and I'm obsessed with it. That's not fun. I wondered why her streams were not on. Yeah, poor Bonds. I hope she can get home soon. That's the worst because I'm sure she just like wants to get home and like get back to like some sort of routine. That's always like the worst part is like after a vacation, you're tired and you probably just like want to go home and relax and get back to like your space, and then to have like your flight be canceled and stuff, that would not be fun. Not a lot, but I did get to chat with her a couple of times. That's awesome. Did you guys like get to play any games, or was she too busy with working her booth? All right, so that was my city. I don't know if I'm gonna open this one. This is the Sleeping Gods Tides of Ruin expansion, which actually, maybe I should open this. Because Francis and I are going to be starting to stream Sleeping Gods next week. So, maybe I should. Honestly, I don't know what this expansion adds. Who knows? I do want to give a huge thank you. There was a viewer that actually reached out and said that they got an extra copy of this. I think what happened is they ordered this and then their order got canceled, so then they ordered it again, but then the order that got canceled still showed up. So then they ended up getting 2 copies of Tides of Ruin. So they ended up reaching out and saying, hey, like, do you want me to send over this extra copy of Sleeping God Tides of Ruin? And I was like, oh my goodness, I would love that. So a huge thank you to you if you're watching this. I don't know if the person that sent it is a Patreon, but very, very thankful. People are so nice in this community. I cannot tell you guys enough. Like, I appreciate you all so much for hanging out here. There's 6 people watching, so thank you so much. And just anybody that is part of the community, you guys being patrons, I really appreciate you guys. You have no idea. You are making it a little bit easier for me to do this and try to make the Board Game Garden something that I can sustain full time. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate you. I also had hubby and kiddo with me, so my availability to meet up with people was a little limited. Oh, okay. Did they enjoy the con, Jen? Did your hubby and your son enjoy? I think I saw a few posts that your son did enjoy, so that makes me happy. All right, next up is this guy here. I ended up buying this at a bring and buy. Someone was selling this for $40, which I figured was a pretty decent deal because it is still in shrink. And the Guild of Merchant Explorers has been one that I've been wanting to try for a very long time. I've heard nothing but amazing things about it. A lot of people say that it is fantastic solo. So I am super excited for this one. Huge shout out. I believe Steph is a patron. So huge shout out to Steph because she was at the bring and buy before me, and she actually ended up picking this up for me because, well, she messaged me and she's like, I know that you wanted this. Do you want me to like grab it for you so that no one else takes it? And then she like carried it around with her for a while and then ended up purchasing it, and then I paid her back for it. But thank you so much, Steph. I appreciate you. Thank you for finding this for me and keeping it so that no one else took it. But I'm so excited for this game. You have no idea. It's been one that I've wanted for a while. So that is the Guild of Merchant Explorers. I just got this from the Kickstarter for Shake That City. Nice, Vortac. I will most likely be streaming this very soon. I probably cannot wait any longer. I love the aesthetic of this game. Wow. Look at how beautiful this map is. Like, everyone's like, oh, it's such like a boring art, blah, 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 blah. But I love it. I love the like subdued kind of pastel-y, like natural colors that they use. This like sage green, like these are like my favorite colors. Beige, sage green, rusty orange. These are some of my favorites. So I love the aesthetic of this game. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. We also have this main board here, which again, I love the drawing. I don't know what it is about this game, but I love the aesthetic of it. Wow. Also, I just realized, excuse my legs for a second, I'm going to make this a little bit brighter. Let me know that that's a little bit better. Let me know. Wow. I am obsessed. I don't know what it is. I think it might be like this slightly like sketched style that I really like. It's like this very like dainty, thin line kind of sketchy art style. I really like it. We got some cards here. Let me open these up. Aiden wants to go to Gen Con. I don't want to discourage him, but I also know that I will be very busy. He will be almost 15 though. He can walk around on his own. Very true. That's awesome. That makes me so happy. I guess, is your son into board games as much as you are, Jen? Or is he more into like the RPG stuff? Or let me know. Okay. We've got some cards here. Some like treasure cards. And we got some like tool cards, I'm assuming, based off of the art. I love this aesthetic. I can already tell that I'm really gonna enjoy this game. Oh, these are explore cards. Okay. And then there's like a bunch of different objective kind of cards. Interesting. Some coins. I keep on saying it over and over again, but I really like the way this game looks. Holy poop. Why am I so obsessed with the aesthetic of this game? I never thought I would be this obsessed with it. Holy manoli. He likes playing lighter games. He gets a little frustrated if it's too complex. Yeah, I can see that. It takes a lot. It takes a lot to play board games for sure. I feel like being in the board game hobby, I often forget like how difficult board games are, and I'm like, come on, like, come play Brass Birmingham with me. It's really easy. It's really straightforward. But to people that are like not in the board game hobby, it's pretty difficult. So yeah, I can understand that. I do need a bag. We have a bunch of different like buildings. I guess you like place cubes and buildings out for specific things. We got some blue. I'm just gonna place these cards into here for now. Same, yeah. All right, so let's get this stuff back in here. I am stoked about playing this. You guys will most likely see me playing this on Twitch very soon. Maybe I will try to learn it sometime soon and we can play it. I do know my friend Aiden wants to play this as well, so maybe I will play this multiplayer sometime soon as well. Ooh. Ooh, I can already tell I'm gonna really like that one. I am so stoked. Okay. Next up, we got a little pile here. We have Watergate. This is from Capstone Games. They sent over a few games. I think it was just more for the card sleeves. They sent over some Phantom card sleeves, and they sent over a few games that were compatible with some of the sleeves. So I'm excited to sleeve this one. Hello? There we go. I do know that I think Jeff and Jamie from Foster the Meeple were playing this the other night, or the last time they streamed on a Sunday, they were playing Watergate together. And I think it's like it's a 2-player only, like, mystery or like crime investigation game, I think. So we have some punch outs here, and then we also have this main board, which looks very cool. Ooh, you have all of the like different strings attaching to different things. We have all of like the files and numbers and stuff. This is super cool. I feel like this is something that Francis would enjoy. We're both super into like true crime and stuff, so I feel like this is one that we will enjoy playing together. We have some red and white little cylinders there. We also have this bag. Okay, and we also have these cards, which they're very like bent. I don't know if you guys can see that. They're very like swooped cards. Kind of bend them in a little bit. These are interesting because they're like, oh, interesting. This one is like double-sided, which is weird. But then the rest of them are just like files for different people. I'm assuming it's something to do with like you trying to figure out who the murderer was. Let me know if you guys have played Watergate before, whether that be in the chat or in the comments once this video is a video, or once this live stream is a video. But I'm interested. I honestly didn't hear much about, like, I've heard the name Watergate quite a bit, but I haven't heard a lot about the gameplay of it. And then it kind of just like randomly showed up at my doorstep. Huge thank you to Capstone for that. But yeah, that is Watergate. I'm excited to try that one. And then the second one that Capstone Games sent over is Rift Force, which I believe is another 2-player only game. So we got lots of 2-player only games, which is fun. I think I might, in the near future, maybe I will try to play Rift Force and Watergate, as well as any other ones that I have that are 2-player only, and then I might eventually do a 2-player only, like, top 10. The Brothers Murph just did one, and I enjoyed that one. And there were a few that they didn't include on their list that I would love to highlight. So we got Rift Force here. This box is really pretty. They have like the people in like a shiny material. Pretty cool. So Rift Force is a 2-player only. I think it's card driven. Yes. So we have this little punch out thing here. We also have a bunch of cards and then just some bags. So this one is actually just a card focused 2-player only game, which I do enjoy. Francis and I really enjoy Radlands, and then we also recently have been enjoying Wizards of the Grimoire. Okay, so we just got some Rift Force cards. Place 3 damage on the first enemy at this location. Okay, so we have a bunch of different characters. And then we have some different numbered cards. I wonder if you like pick a character and then you get their coordinating numbered cards possibly. Because there's some more numbered cards here as well. So maybe that's what it is. Again, like this is another one that I have, like I've heard the name Rift Force before, but I've never heard anybody talk about like the gameplay or anything online. So I'm very interested to know how it plays. I'm assuming these are all just, oh, possibly not. There might be some more numbered cards. And then I think there's like some location cards. Interesting. Got some location cards at the bottom here. And then I think these are all numbers as well. Yep. So I have all of the different characters. I'm just assuming were like enemies. I don't know. But very interesting. I think I'm gonna have an extra bag. They probably think that you're gonna put these ones in another bag, but I'm just gonna put them in the same bag. All right. Oh, actually, they probably gave you another bag for these things. Okay, so that is Rift Force. There we go. Ooh, next up, we got this hefty boy right here. This is another one that Francis and I are going to be playing very soon. This was voted on by you guys over on Patreon for the next game that we play. So we're probably going to learn how to play this soon. And then we're going to be playing Sleeping Gods next week. But then I think maybe the weekend or the week after that, we'll play Paladins of the West Kingdom. We will see. We've had this on our shelf of opportunity for a very long time. Francis actually purchased this at our friendly local game store for a while, and I've kind of just left it because he was the one that purchased it. So I was like, Francis, you can unbox this one, but he did not unbox it. He said that I could. So here we are. We have Paladins of the West Kingdom, this hefty rule book. Holy manoli. Thankfully, I'm getting more well acquainted with the Garfield Games designs, so I'm excited for that. We got some random little sheets here. We have Renegade Game Studios Fall Catalog, 2019 Fall Catalog. Oh wow. It's a pretty big catalog. I'm actually going to keep that because I want to look to see what games from Renegade Game Studios that I still have yet to try. We have a bunch of cards, even more cards. We got a ton of meeples. We also have the main board, I believe. I think this might go like this. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I am not sure how the board is, but I remember when people were playing Paladins of the West Kingdom, there was like a really long inner board. We also have the provisions, which is something that is quite often seen in Garfield games. We also have the coins, which are the same as a lot of the other games as well, with a big scroll as well, which is interesting. Oh. Hold up. Maybe this is the main board. Or maybe these are... I think these actually might be the individual player boards. So that's what an individual player board looks like. And I think the main board is smaller. Yeah, because there's 4 of these. They're all the same. So these are the player boards. I am so excited to play Paladins. I hear a lot of people say that this is their favorite. I really enjoyed Viscounts of the West Kingdom, so we will see what ends up happening. I don't think I'm going to unbox all these. Oh my goodness, that's cool. These buildings here are actually the same buildings that they use in Legacy of You. That's so cool. It kind of just like makes me feel like there's connections between the games, which I love. We also have a bunch of cards, which I don't know if I'm going to open these either. I might do that later. I don't think those cards are going to fit. I might have to actually open these ones. These cards are very large and in charge. Did I end up taking... Ow! That hurt. I think I might grab the extra bag from Rift Force. Oh my god, so many cards. Okay, so these are a bunch of cards. I'm assuming there are a bunch of different types of cards from the game. We have these ones here, which just have some different resources and flags on them. We have these ones here, which I'm assuming are buildings. Oh, maybe not. These ones have a bunch of different colored meeples. Okay. We have these purple ones here, which are... Oh, there's some that have just coins on them. 2 coins. Okay. And then we have these guys here, which these are some people. So we have King's Order, King's Favor, Absolve, Attack, Commission, Conspire. Interesting. Okay. We also have these, which are a bunch of different things. So many cards. Oh, and then these ones are the... What are these called? These are also in Viscounts of the West Kingdom. And I believe they're also in Architects of the West Kingdom as well. But I forget what they're called. But that is everything for these cards. Like I said, I'm going to put them into a smaller bag so that I can flatten them out. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to take from Rift Force because I know that there's punch outs in there. Okay. Got a few bags that I'm assuming these smaller ones can go into. Oh gosh, it's after 3 and I haven't eaten yet today. Jen, get some food, girl. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't eat for a very long time throughout the day as well. I don't think I ate until like 10 minutes before the live stream started. So girl, go get you some food. Hi Jenna, it's Ebarth, Emma. Emma, hello, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for joining. We've had a small crowd today, which I am totally fine with. I really enjoy being able to just chat with a few of you guys and have some more like small personal conversations. So how are you? How's your day going? Almost missed the fun. We still got quite a few games to unbox. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get to all of them, but we still have quite a few to go. We just finished unboxing Paladins of the West Kingdom, which Francis and I will be streaming at some point. Very excited. This box is not closing. There's too much stuff. All right, next up we have the Lord of the Rings adventure book. It's the elite Patreon crowd. It sure is. It sure is. I appreciate you joining. How's your Tuesday going so far? My Tuesday has been extremely busy. I had to get up pretty early this morning to take Penny and Walt to the groomers. So they got groomed. They are looking absolutely adorable. Going good. So excited that it is already 3 p.m. but would be hungry if I hadn't eaten yet. Agree, Jenna. Get some food. Yes. Or Jen. I might have actually said Jenna. But Jen, get some food. I feel like that's something that I do often. I like always wake up in the morning. Oopsie. There's even more on this side. I always wake up in the morning and then I immediately get my coffee and then I'm like, oh, I'll grab food in a little bit. Because I'm usually not that hungry when I first wake up in the morning. So I grab my coffee and I go and I start working. And then there's just some days that you just start working and then you just forget and you're like, oh, you look at the clock and it's like 3 p.m. already, 2 p.m. already. And you're like, oh, I need to eat. So yes, I can relate for sure. I want to get this one, the Lord of the Rings storybook game. I want to start combining my movie, show, rewatches, and their corresponding board game. And Lord of the Rings is a series, is one I watch every year. Oh, that's amazing. I love that. Francis is really excited for this one. We might play it at some point within the next month or two. It plays 1 to 4 players, so I could actually play it solo. But Francis is a huge fan of The Lord of the Rings. I'm also a fan. I've only watched the series once, like all the way through. But I do want to watch it again, because I really enjoyed watching. We got the rule book. We also have the storybook here, which is literally like a cardboard storybook. You go through all of the different pages. Wow. It is a cooperative, story-driven game, I believe. And you're going through all of the different parts of the story and the different, like, main scenes. The final battle. Da da da. Very cool. This is like literally like a book. That's so cool. You also have a bunch of tokens and stuff here. We have some reference cards. It's nice to see. There's also the Eye of Sauron cards. Okay. It's like a little board. We have all of the different miniatures. See all these miniatures. There we go. There's one. There's two. I like how they're all different colors too. I like this guy. Are you going to Hello? Hello? Come on. There we go. There's a lot of them. Oh, they're so cute. You can tell that I haven't watched this movie as much because I don't exactly know all of the different names for these characters. I should, but they're slipping my mind. I want this so bad. Gimli. Gimli? Is Gimli the guy with the beard? Okay, we have plot charts. So I think these are all like the different story cards. I'm not going to open any of these just because I don't want to spoil anything. Then we also have, I'm assuming, some sort of story cards as well. Maybe some like action cards or something. I want this so bad. Oh, hopefully you guys can grab it. Do you think when miniatures are different colors like this that they are still meant to be painted? Absolutely. I think that they make them these different colors just to make it more exciting for people that don't paint their miniatures, but I honestly would love to paint these ones. Francis and I still need to get into our painting. We got a bunch of supplies this past Christmas, and we really want to get more into miniature painting. We just haven't really had any time. He has the axe. Yes, he's the dwarf. Yes, I like him. What is his name again? Grimly. No, Gimli. Gimli? I like Gimli. I need to remember that. All right. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more games to open. I'm gonna bring these two over. We got some stuff for Moonrakers. All right. So we have, I'm gonna open Valeria Card Kingdoms, which is one that I got along with Castellans of Valeria, which I covered on the channel. I think this is Daily Magic Games' like most well-known of the Valeria series. It can be played 1 to 5 players. I do think there's dice in this as well, though. Whoa. Those are some chunky dice. Look at these big chunky dice. They're not as chunky as the ones in Rolling Realms, but they're pretty chunky. Well, they fit nicely there. Very nice. We also have these different shaped tokens. Don't know what those are for. I always try to take out these little silica packets. Place that in there. We have a bunch of cards, which I've really liked the art style of, I think it's D'Amico. He does all of the art for a lot of the Valeria games. I believe he also did art for Endless Winter. I don't know what other ones. I don't know, is he the same person that does the West Kingdom series? Because the art style is pretty similar in the West Kingdom series. Aw, Emma, I wish I had more money for more board games. Oh, I just knocked something over. Okay, so these are citizen cards. I don't know exactly what these get for you. but there's a bunch of citizen cards, and I can actually see all of the different guild icons that I know from Castellans of Valeria. I have a feeling I'm going to really enjoy the the Valeria series. Because if it's anything like Garfield games where they keep the consistent iconography through game to game, I think I will really enjoy that. I love when games I can like kind of already tell how a game plays, or like generally what's going on because of the iconography. If I've played other games from that company. So yeah, we got Duke cards, Exhausted, Domain, and then more citizens. These are more citizen cards. More citizen cards. I think these ones are domains because they like slightly changed and now they have 3 guilds on the side of them, or 2. And then Exhausted. Exhausted is just exhausted on both sides. And these are some more Exhausted. And then there are 3 Duke cards. Interesting. And then in here, what is going on here? It's all wrapped in bubble wrap. What is going on? How do I get into this? All right. Whew. Okay, so we have even more cards. We have starter cards and a few other things, which I don't know where the cards go, so I'm just going to place them somewhere. We also have these, which are punch outs, so I'm not going to punch out anything as of yet. Oh. And then I believe these are for organization, which is really nice to see. I think there was another game that I just recently unboxed that had these kinds of things where you can like place them in and kind of organize the different things. I think it might have been Dale of Merchants, but this is really cool. So you can organize all of your different cards somewhere. We also have these, which I'm going to punch out later. And that is everything for Valeria Card Kingdoms. I don't know, is there any expansions for Valeria Card Kingdoms? This is the 2nd edition, which I don't know if that changes anything. But that is Valeria Card Kingdoms. We also have this one right here, which is the Castle Defense Card Battler, and it's called Sky Tier Horde. I've actually never heard of this game until they reached out, and it looked very cool. It is a game that can play 1 to 3 players, which I thought was interesting. And I think they are just recently fulfilling a Kickstarter of Sky Tier Horde. I could be wrong though, but I do think I saw a few people chatting about it. Oh no, there's a big hole in the back. I don't know if you guys can see that, but again, not terribly concerned. I don't mind. Honestly, I'm the type of gamer, like, I don't care if my box is damaged. But we have some punch outs here, and then we just got a bunch of cards. This is interesting. Okay. I'm pretty sure in this game you are cooperatively battling against a horde. I think that's the gameplay, and it's mainly just card game. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to open any of that. We got solo and cooperative. Oh, 1 player controls the horde while 1 or 2 player fights as the alliance. Ooh. Okay, so you can play either solo, cooperatively, or you can play competitively. Interesting. 1 or 2 players fight against the horde that is controlled by the game. Or if you play competitively, 1 player controls the horde, while 1 or 2 player fights the alliance. Okay. Interesting. There we go. Sky Tier Horde. I'm excited to try that one out eventually. Holy manoli. Okay. So all I have left now is all of the Ivy Studio games. What kind of boxes are you opening? Just games you need to unbox? Basically, these were just ones that I have received recently that have been piling up, and I wanted to unbox them so that they're ready for me to play eventually when I decide to cover them on the channel. Yeah, they were just piling up and I needed to get them unboxed. That's pretty much what I'm doing. I also just wanted to just like hang out and stuff. Typically this would be something that I would do just like sitting on my couch while I watched Netflix or something. But I figured I would make it into some sort of live stream so we can just hang out and do something chill that doesn't really take a lot of focus for me so that I could just talk to you guys. So yeah. I saw this on Kickstarter, but I did not back. I back so much as it is. Yes, Wartak, you certainly do. You have to skip some stuff. Okay, so I'm going to open this one next. This is Mythic Mischief, which is a game from Ivy Studios. And this is 1 to 4 players. And I believe people say it is a abstract game, but I don't really know what the definition of abstract game is these days, because this doesn't really look like an abstract game to me. It looks like it has a pretty cool theme attached to it, where you are playing as an asymmetric faction at like a magic school, which I thought was interesting and very fun. I got some thick plastic wrap on this. Holy manoli. There we go. All right, so this is Mythic Mischief. I do believe that I have a, whatever it's called, neoprene mat for this one as well, which is here. This is the neoprene mat. Ooh, it's very nice. Holy. And then I also do have the normal one here. We got some punch outs and stuff, as well as the cardboard board. I have Mythic Mischief. I think it's cool. Nice. It sounds like a very unique game, for sure. I always do love when games have asymmetric factions, so I'm very excited. This is one that my friend Aiden really enjoys, but this is the normal board, and then I also do have the neoprene mat, so they are pretty similar. I wonder if I'm able to roll this up and place it into the box. I honestly don't think so. This is a very hefty rule book, but it is a pretty small, compact rule book. I love finding the Kickstarters to buy from your site. Though Vortak, you choose good games to back. Aw, that's awesome. If only I had $500 for Moonrakers. I hope you can eventually experience. I don't know if you've played Moonrakers, Emma, but it is very fun. And I hope that eventually you can experience it. I would love to, I don't know if you ever plan on going to any sort of conventions, but I would love to play with you. Any games one day. We got some cards here. I don't know what these cards are for. I'm assuming these are for before lunch, detention. These are cute. Detention cards, after lunch cards. So we got some cards. We also got, what in the heckity heck is this? Holy, look at this guy. I think you are like working to destroy this guy or avoid this guy. I think he's walking around the library or you're trying to avoid him or something. I don't know what his name is though. I think he has a specific name. We have all of the different faction boxes here as well. So we have, I believe these ones are the vampires. The yellow is the zombies. The purple are the wizards. And the green are the monsters. They're so cute. It looks like the monsters are like the jocks. Frankenstein's monsters are the jocks. The wizards look like they're the nerds. I love that so much. They're like all of the high school like stereotypes. The zombies are the skater kids. Oh my god. And then the vampires, I think the vampires are like the goth kids. That's so funny. I love that so much. All right, and then we have some punch outs there. We got the board. We got that. And then we do have 3 different expansions here. I don't think I'm going to open any of these as of yet, but this is an expansion for Mythic Mischief. These are the ghosts, which looks like they are maybe like the drama kids possibly. So freaking cute. We got the witches. We got the witches, which I think they're like the popular girls. And we also have the trolls. No, these are definitely the drama kids. But no, these look like drama kids too. I don't know what the trolls are supposed to be, but that's what the trolls look like. They're so cute. What the heck? And I do believe they are coming out with some more expansions, some more factions. So I'm very excited about that. Next year I'm going to meet you at a convention. So after you've been to them all this year, you can let me know which one is the one to go to. Ooh, I will definitely let you know, Emma. That will be so exciting. That makes me so happy. Yay, okay. Origins is really fun. Big enough to have a lot to look at, but small enough to have time to actually play games. Yeah, I would be interested in trying out Origins next year. We will see. I do want to check out Origins. I live in Michigan, so would be one of the closer ones to check out. Well, maybe I will try to join for Origins next year. We will see. We have Journey Adventures quests coming from Kickstarter. Ooh. Was also looking at Level Up or Gen Con. I will let you know how Level Up goes. I feel like Level Up would be a good like first time convention because it is mainly just like a go there, meet people, play games kind of convention, which I feel like would be a really good, just like first time, not overwhelming, doing all of the things that you want to do at a convention, which is play games and meet people. Unfortunately, I don't know if there's going to be any vendors, but yeah, I think it would be a good one for sure. Okay, Mythic Mischief, Finito, Burrito, Holy Manoli. We got 3 games left to go, y'all. I'm also in Michigan. Oh my goodness. You guys should meet up. Oh my goodness. A new friendship in the board game garden? Is it happening? Is it happening? All right. This one is very exciting. I did not expect to receive this, but we have a copy of Fractured Sky, which I played Fractured Sky on Tabletop Simulator when it was up on Kickstarter just recently, because my friend Aiden wanted to back it, and now I have a copy, which this is just like a retail copy. And I think I mentioned in a video that honestly, I think this is one that I am just okay with having the retail edition. It does have a fancy deluxe edition. I am going to hurt myself. It does have a fancy deluxe edition for Fractured Sky, but I really enjoyed the gameplay of this one. It also has a solo variant, which I am very interested in. I really enjoyed this one. It has a little bit of like deduction, which I think is the main reason why I liked it. And I'm super excited to have a copy so that I can play it on stream, hopefully, and cover it on the channel. It's definitely a smaller box than I thought it was going to be. I think it's like the same size as Mythic Mischief. Okay, so this is Fractured Sky. I'm obsessed with the art of this game. This is a pretty hefty rule book, but again, like it's not a super difficult game. So then we have all of the different player boards. Like I said, this is just a retail edition, so you have how much each of the different things is going to cost you. All of the different color options, and I guess they're factions, but they don't really have any sort of like different abilities or anything. It's pretty much just for like the colors. You're probably just like my neighbor and I just never leave the house to even know it. Aw, Emma. Okay, so this here is the not main board, but it has like the different spots that you're going to be having cards that you can look at. There are some punch outs for each of the players of the different resources and stuff. And then we have the main board, which is absolutely beautiful. I am in NH. Is NH New Hampshire? Oh, I love the main board. This is gorgeous. Can we just talk about this main board? Wow. Wow, wow, wow. They did really good job. They did a really good job with the art in this one. And then this one is for smaller player counts. So you do have the clouded out spots, so you can't go to those locations. New Hampshire. Knew it. Knew it. Okay, then we have all the different bags, and we have the different cards. So we have all of the just like assistant cards, and we have all the different location cards, a bunch of different cards in here, and all of like the little objective cards and stuff, different objectives. Those are all of the cards, which now that I've opened it, I've had to put it into a bag. That's a very pretty board. Love the floating islands. I do as well. It's absolutely gorgeous. I just love the art in this game. I don't know what it is about this. Like even just this, I think it's very cool. The back of the card. And then like the different locations on the cards. And the different resources and stuff. I love how you guys are connecting here. This makes me so happy. I think these are gonna go on top. I'm gonna put the main board there. Got all the punch outs that I have to work to do at some point. Then we have those there. So that is Fractured Sky. Two more to go. Two more to go, everyone. Oh my goodness. Next up, we have Veiled Fate, which this is actually one from Ivy Studios that I have not looked into how this game plays. I have no idea how this game plays. I know all of the other ones. Moonrakers I've played before. Fractured Sky I played before. Mythic Mischief, I've never played it before, but I know generally how it plays. And then Mystic Veil is one that I have never even seen any gameplay for. I'm interested to know how it plays. It is absolutely beautiful. We have this gorgeous foiling on the side. Holy manoli. Has anyone played Mystic Veil? And is it good? Am I going to enjoy it? I don't know. I've enjoyed the Ivy Studios games that I've played so far, so hopefully I will enjoy this. Ooh, okay. Ooh, so we have this little advertisement for Fractured Sky. We have Mythic Veil. I'm assuming this is the rule book. Might have to cut this open. There you go. I've played it digitally. I really liked it and want a physical copy. Nice. I'll have to check it out. Going to a con was on my bucket list for me this year, but I chickened out. Aw, Emma. Everyone in this community is so nice. And I honestly feel you when you say you chickened out, because it has been so scary trying to open myself up. And so I totally know the feeling of, I'm not sure if you're introverted. I'm assuming you are. But being an introvert, it's been quite the task to open myself up and try to be more open and go outside my comfort zone. So I feel you with that. But yeah, it's hard, but the people in this community make it a lot easier. Holy, okay. So these are some miniatures that are absolutely beautiful. Wow. And I love how they're in a rainbow formation. I don't really know what this is for, but it looks like it's some sort of crystal thing. And they each have their matching thing. Wow. These are very pretty. All right. So we got all those. We have this here. This is a really nice organization. Holy, this is gorgeous. What is in here? Let's see. We have some very large and in charge cards. These look like they're quest cards. Interesting. Yeah, pretty introverted. You talking about all the cons and it being good does give me hope, though. I hope that you can join for one of them. I would love to meet you and hang out and play some games. Apologies if you guys find it gross that I open my packages with my teeth. It's probably gross, but... Alright, so these are some ginormous cards, which I absolutely love the aesthetic of. Like, I don't know if you guys know this about me, but I really love, like, tarot cards and astrology and stuff. And these are giving me, like, tarot card astrology vibes. And I really like these. Okay. Those are some very large cards. There. We also have these ones here, which I'm assuming are just some references. We got all of the different demigods. Ooh. Holy manoli! Those went flying. My germs, that makes them your games. So these are all of the different characters then, I guess, that you can play. You're all playing different demigods, which I think is pretty cool. I love how they use all of the different like colors and stuff. That's very cool. You have all of the different god powers. Ooh. I'm also very nervous about going to cons, but everyone is so welcoming that it is amazing. Yeah. I just need to keep that in mind when going, because I'm the type of person that gets myself really worked up before I go. And then like once I'm there, I'm fine. And I'm like, why did I get myself so worked up about this? But I do know that that's like pretty common for people to do that. But I always need to remind myself, like, Jenna, stop freaking out. It's not going to be as bad as you're making it up to be in your head. Like, people are going to be nice. People are going to accept you for you. All of those things. I, again, really love the aesthetic of this game. Wow. So you have, like, the different demigod cards in all of the different colors. I'm not going to organize this as of right now. We will do that after. I'm assuming these go up on top afterwards. All right. Then we have all of these, which I have no idea what these are. We've got some feather cards. Are these just, oh, there's 2 feathers. There's some scorpion cards. Is there any 2, oh, there's 2 scorpion cards. And then there's some like purple ones with some numbers. All right. I don't know whether these are fate cards. I'm assuming they might be fate cards. Maybe not. Maybe they go like that. I'm not 100% sure. But we're just going to do that for now. I'm going to place these quest cards on top here. I also want to point out this gorgeous piece. I have no idea what this is for. But they make some really aesthetically pleasing games. Good for you, Ivy Studios. Good for you. These are some very nicely made games. Holy manoli. I cannot wait to jump into these. Okay, so those are the 2 top portions here. And then we also have this like hexagonal board. And there's, oh wow. Wow, wow, wow. I was not expecting this game to be so beautiful. Holy manoli. So these are some different pieces that you're going to be adding to the outside of this board, I believe. It's got some different pieces. I don't know if you're supposed to add them in specific places. I'm assuming because there's numbers around the outside. Wow. This game and the Guild of Merchant Explorers, the aesthetic of these games are just gorgeous. There's that as well. And we also have this, which I think this might be like a first player token, or maybe you like flip it. But holy, this is gorgeous. You have the feather on the one side and then the scorpion on the other. I think Veiled Fate has been the biggest surprise of this unboxing. I did not expect this to be as beautiful as it is. Holy manoli. Okay, so I put that there. Put this here. Put the miniatures here. I am so excited to know how this game plays. Again, I have no idea how it plays, but the aesthetic of this, I am living for. Holy poop. Okay, so that is Veiled Fate. I just love the kind of like astrology-esque moon phase-ish demigod kind of theme of it. Very cool. All right, all right. And lastly, holy manoli, I don't think you guys are ready for this. We got these guys here. Also, I have my water bottle here. Let's take a drink, shall we? Everyone in chat, hydrate. I need to find one where I can scurry back to the hotel room when it gets scary and then recover and be back. Yeah. I am very happy that that's going to be something I can do both at Level Up Retreat and at Gen Con. I'm going to be able to be like, I'm just gonna go decompress in my hotel room for a half an hour and I'll be back kind of thing. I think that'll be really nice. Oh, ow. Only thing though, and this is nothing against Jamie from Foster the Meeple, but Jamie and I believe, are sharing a hotel room for Gen Con. And like, I'm still a little bit nervous about it just because like Jamie and I have met before, but like we haven't really hung out a ton. And like we still don't know a lot about each other. So it's gonna be nice to be able to like learn more about each other and kind of become friends through that. But I'm still a little bit nervous. Like I'm still like kind of living with someone that I don't really know, not living, but like staying in a hotel room with someone that I don't know super well. So I'm a little bit nervous, and like I'm always socially anxious about these things, and I don't know, I don't want Jamie to like dislike me. Who knows, but yeah. Nerdfest is pretty small. It might be a good place to start. I'm gonna sign up for Nerdfest. It's not until January, so I still have enough time to worry about it, but it does sound dope. Yes, that's awesome. That makes me very happy. I do see why that would be a little bit nerve-wracking. You guys do seem like a natural fit though. I mean, if it had to be anyone else, Jamie makes sense. Yeah, I do think we're going to get along. We do have a lot in common. She is such a nice person, and I honestly don't think it's gonna be like bad. It's just still nerve-wracking to be like, yeah, we have to like live in the same hotel room for like, I think it's 4 days or something. I think it'll just make us closer, and that makes me really happy. But just being a very socially anxious person and always having a really difficult time making friends, like it's so hard to make friends after you're like past like 25. I don't know what it is, but yeah, it's a little bit scary. But anyways, I don't know if you guys saw this, but this is one of the mats from Moonrakers. They did send literally everything, which I was not expecting. Ivy Studios is insanely nice, and I did not expect any of this. So they sent over this right here, which is the navigation mat. I don't know what that is. I've played Moonrakers once before. We played with some sort of... Maybe this is... No. I don't think we played with this mat. But we played with some sort of expansion. I could be wrong. It might have actually been this one, but I feel like it looked different than that. We have this one here, which is the dispatch mat. And then we also have the armory mat. Oh my goodness, there's so many expansions and stuff. Holy manoli. I have an Airbnb, so it wasn't connected. So luckily it is only about 10 minutes walk though. That's really nice. At least you were able to like have somewhere to, if you needed to, walk to. 10 minutes is not too bad. And it also probably gave you some nice fresh air. I don't know what the weather was like in, was it in Columbus? I think it was in Columbus. I don't know how nice the weather was, but hopefully it gave you some time outdoors. That would be nice. All right. We also have a few small things here. We have Moonrakers Endless, which is a 10-card expansion. We have Moonrakers Shard, which is a 15-card expansion. I'm not going to open any of those. I also have this here, which is, I have no idea, limited edition gold foiled Moromata. Oh dang. This is in like a fancy thing. This is in like a plastic container. Is this like real fancy? Is this like one of those fancy Pokemon cards? I'm so nerdy. I guess I didn't realize it said January 2023. No, I'll look for April. Okay. They're changing it since winter isn't the best time for travel. Oh yeah. Fancy. For Gen Con. Oh, okay, so you were talking about an Airbnb for Gen Con. Gotcha. All right, so here we have a pack of, I believe these are holo cards. 80 card upgrade pack. I'm very excited to see these. I do think that my friend Tyler had these. We didn't end up playing with them, but he did, and also my friend Aiden. They both got the Titan edition of Moonrakers, and I do believe they both got the fancy holo cards, which are freaking gorgeous. Holy manoli. I just realized how often I say holy manoli. Apologies, friends, for being a dork. They sleeve it for you. Yep. Ooh, we're on Moonrakers and I didn't even realize it. Yes, this is all Moonrakers stuff. Apologies. But these are the holo cards. There's specifically some that are like absolutely beautiful. They're like rainbow. I'm not sure if I received those ones or not. I think they're like the wild ones. Oh yeah, maybe I didn't get them. They might also be in one of those packs. Let's see these ones. Things are getting stuck to me. Wow. They're so pretty. This guy is my favorite. Look at this cute little man. He's so funny looking. I love the characters in this game. They're so funny looking. Oh, look at this one. Oh, shoot. So cute. All right, so that is the Hollow upgrade pack. I'm gonna just slide those in there so I don't mess any of that up. And then also we have, this is here, the negotiation board, which this was actually really helpful when it came to the negotiation in Moonrakers. Just so you can kind of, as you're negotiating, you kind of place the things that people are going to get onto this board. Instead of kind of having everything up in the air, you can kind of solidify the negotiation by placing the different things onto the board, which I thought was very, very helpful. Open this up. Oops. And we have the negotiation board, which this is what it looks like. It's so pretty. Wow. Got the negotiation board. And then we also have these, which I forget what these are, but they're actually like pretty hefty metal pieces. And then we also have these different player colors here. Again, I don't remember if we even used those or not. I'm not 100% sure. So those go in here. I'm sure it's something to do with helping with negotiation and stuff. Prestige tokens, as well as metal bonus card tokens. Okay, yeah. It's if you negotiated like getting a card or something, I believe. And then lastly, everyone, you ain't ready for it. Dun 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 dun. This is insane. Honestly, speechless. Like, I just mentioned in a live stream that I really enjoyed Moonrakers, and then I got connected with Austin from IV Games, and I'm speechless. I do not deserve this. This is so much, and wow. I am so excited to try Moonrakers Solo for one thing. I've heard some great things about Moonrakers Solo. I'm super excited about that. And I'm also really, really excited to introduce this to Francis. I'm hoping he enjoys Moonrakers. I really enjoyed it. I did not expect to enjoy Moonrakers as much as I did. But it is a very, very fun game, for sure. Oh my goodness, come on. There we go. Phew. All right, let's see what we have here. We have Moonrakers. Oh, this is Luminor. So this is the solo, I believe. 2 games in 1. Adventure across a... I am not even going to finish that. What is that word? A why is my brain like it is? Anyways, this is another little advertisement for Fractured Sky. We also have the rule book, I believe, which this is a very hefty but very nicely made rule book, I will say. It's very beautiful. We also have Moonraker's Origins, which I'm assuming this is just like a backstory comic book. Very cool. We also have the stickers that are going to go on the box. We also have this board here, which is the Armory board. I do think that some of these things are extended, because the Armory board as well as the Dispatch board for the neoprene mats are a lot larger than these two. So I don't know exactly what that means. We also have the different player boards here. You can play up to 5 players, I believe. So you got blue, green, orange, purple, and yellow. And we also have these guys here, which is the 3 expansion rule books. So we have the Binding Tides or Ties expansion. I do believe that we played one of these expansions. I think we might have played the Nomad expansion, possibly. Binding Ties, Nomad, as well as Overload. So there are these 3 expansions. Then we have this over part here, and then you have all of the different things here. So we have some coins here. We have all the different spots, for the different cards. I will be putting in all of the different mini expansions and foiled stuff as well. We have all of the player pieces. These are the different spaceships that you can use for each of the players. We have different colored components. We have these clear pieces, which I do not believe we used these in the game that we played, so I'm almost positive this is probably for some sort of expansion. We have some more spaceships, and then we have the combat dice here. I'm not 100% sure if they're called combat dice, but then we also do have some more boards here, many boards. We have Reputation Terminal. I think this is something that you add to your personal board for an expansion, I'm assuming. And then this one here is this is the board that we used. This is the navigation board, but I'm pretty sure, yeah, so this was the one that I thought we used in like the neoprene mat, and it looked a little bit different, and that's just because I think it just gives you the spots for the cards on the outside, whereas this one you just place them on the outside. But this is the one that we did use, and you go to like the different planets and stuff. I'm thinking this is for the Nomad expansion. Could be wrong, but that is that board. Oopsie. And we do have the Prestige here. In Moonrakers, you are trying to be the first person to get to 10 victory points. And if you want your game to be a little bit longer, you can flip it to this side, which you can go for the first person to get to 15 points. So you can just make it a little bit longer. So those are all of the different boards, which I will add that you can take this out, and I think you can put all of the rolled up mats in here as well. So I will probably end up doing that at some point, but don't know why these aren't fitting in. Yeah, it goes there. And these, hello, there we go. All right, so I think that was everything for here. This goes on top. We have the different expansions there. We have all of the different player boards there, and then these boards fit in nicely. Wow. They did a really good job with the organization in this box. So you have all of the different inserts there. Have those. And that is the huge, ginormous Moonrakers Titan box. Still extremely speechless right now that I have this in my possession. Holy manoli. All right, friends. So we just unboxed probably, I'm gonna count actually. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. We unboxed 19 games. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's a lot. Are you Emma on Discord? I believe she, are you Ebarth? I think you might be Ebarth on Discord. Or you could be Emma as well. I'm so happy that you guys are getting connected here on the stream. This makes me so happy. But anyways, friends, thank you all so much for joining me today for this Patreon exclusive board game unboxing extravaganza. I don't know why I named it that, but it was just fun, so I did it. But yeah, I do now have a very large mess to clean up around me, and I do have a lot of board games to organize, so I'm excited to do that probably tonight after I stream. I also do need to go and learn this game right here, which is Biblios, Quill, and Parchment. I will be streaming that tonight. But yeah, I appreciate you guys. Jen, thank you so much for joining. Emma, thank you so much. Also Vortak, if you're still here, thank you so much for joining. Any other person that joined in and just didn't chat, thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you just being here and hanging out. And yeah, if you're watching this after, as it is like a video, then thank you so much for watching. Let me know down below which one of these games you guys want me to play the soonest. Which ones of these games do you want me to cover on the channel? I am going to eventually get to covering all of these games, playing all of these games and chatting about them, but yeah, let me know, Jen, Emma, which games that I unboxed do you guys want me to play next and cover on the channel? I would love to know. And like I said, whoever's watching, please let me know as well. Holy manoli. Hopefully you guys have a good rest of your day. Like I mentioned, I will be streaming over on Twitch tonight. I will be starting at 7, so in like 2.5 hours, I will be back up on stream, streaming some Quill and Parchment, whatever it's called. Biblios, Quill, and Parchment. So if you want to join me for that, I will see you then. But yeah, I appreciate you guys. What do you think you like better, Jenna? Unboxing or organizing? Ooh, probably organizing. Probably organizing. I'm very excited to organize a lot of these games. The punching of stuff gets a little bit time consuming. So I would prefer everything to already be punched, but you know, it comes along with organizing. So we're gonna do some punching and some organizing. A lot of these games kind of already come pretty organized, so there's not a lot of games that like you get to like organize a lot, but I will be filming a video probably tomorrow of organizing the Castles of Burgundy special edition, so get excited for that. I'm very excited to organize that. I'm also very excited to organize Moonrakers. That's one that I feel like needs some good organization, and a few other ones in the pile. But yeah, thank you so much, Jen, for joining. I appreciate you being here and hanging out. Thanks for the stream, Jenna. It's neat that you're still doing Twosome Tuesday. Double dose of Jenna. Very true. This is Twosome Tuesday. Me, myself, and I. Actually, Threesome Tuesday. Me, myself, and I. But anyways, thank you guys so much. Have a good rest of your day. I might see you guys on the stream later tonight, but if I don't, have a good rest of your night. go relax, do something for you, play a board game, hang out with your loved ones, all the things. Aw, Mr. Walt just joined. But yeah, see you guys later. Appreciate you. Bye.